Hey everybody, Mia decided to join us for a minute. She probably won't stay there very long. She hates being in front of the camera. But anyways, today, oh, there she goes. Today, I have an experiment for all of you that would be really easy for you to try at home. So all you're gonna need is some water, a plastic bag, some colored pencils or regular pencils. I didn't have regular pencils, I had mechanical pencils and those won't work. You may ask yourself, how are you a teacher and you don't have pencils at home? I don't know, but I have colored pencils and maybe a rag just in case you make a mess. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take your plastic bag and you're gonna fill it with water. And then your cat's gonna jump on the table and make it a little more difficult. Hey Mia, get some water? Are you gonna help? I learned this experiment when I was in college, and actually when I did it for the first time, she did something similar and she jumped on the table to see what was going on. So that's actually really funny. So then you're going to take a colored pencil. Are you gonna watch? You're gonna take a colored pencil, regular pencil, and you're gonna stick it through the bag. Make sure you do it over a container because you don't want to make a mess. So what do you think is gonna happen when I stick this through the container? Let's see. Hey Mia, are you gonna watch? No, she's not. Here we go. What happened? Did any water come out of the bag? Mia, can you inspect? Is water coming out of the bag? There is nothing coming out of the bag. Let me put it. Oh, Mia, don't knock over the camera, please. There is nothing coming out of the bag. There is definitely a hole, but nothing's coming out. So I'm gonna do the next one closer to the camera so you can see. Let's try blue, one of my favorite colors. Okay, I'm gonna try going up now. So you're gonna stick the colored pencil through the bag. No water's coming out. Let's try it again. Let's try brown. Here we go. Still no water. Let's try from the bottom. Oh, we got a little drip of water that time. Oh, Mia's back again. Do you see any water coming out? These aren't fun colors. I need to do like a red. Let's get some red up in here. Still not any water coming out. We'll try one more. It's hard to do with one hand. One more. Here we go. Look at that. So I'm going to show you up close. There's all the pencils through the bag. So you may ask why I brought a container over here if I knew that there wasn't going to be any water that came out. Well, that's to prove to you that there actually is water inside of this bag, and I'm not trying to pull some magic trick on you or something. So if you have a container at home, you can do this. If you don't, get a container or a bowl because it's going to make a mess. When you pull out the pencils, oh, I already made a mess. Pull out the pencils, water comes out of the holes in the bag. Let me see if I can get this close to you before it runs out. Mia is fascinated by this. Teacher tested. Kitty cat approved. Okay, so I'm just gonna take these pencils out now. And then I can show you the bag after I get all the pencils out. That container's a little heavy to hold. Okay. You know what? Pour the water out. The easy way. Why didn't I think of that before? Okay, so I'm gonna hold this bag up so you can see it. See all those holes in the bag? That's where the water was coming out when we poked the pencils through the bag. So why, when we poked the pencils through the bag, why didn't water come out the first time? Why did it only come out when we pulled the pencils out? I'm glad you asked. When we poked the pencils through the plastic bag, yes, it did poke a hole through the bag. However, when you plugged the hole with the pencil, you do it nice and fast, go poop. When you plug that hole with the pencil, the water stays in. So what's happening is the polymers, for the parents, the polymers in the bag are opening up, but the pencil is plugging it, so the water can't go through. This is similar to like if you have a knit sweater and you poke your finger through it, you are making a hole, but when you pull your finger out, what happens? The hole is still kind of there. But when you poke your finger through, nothing can get through. So that's similar to what happens with the bag. But when you pull your finger out of the sweater, is the hole still there? Just like when we pulled the pencil out of the bag, the holes are still there, so water can get through. So if I had more water, I'll do it this way, hold on. If I had more water, I'm gonna make such a mess. If I had water and I poured it back into my bag, the water's still gonna go through the bag because there's nothing to plug the holes anymore. So I hope that you learned something new, and when you try this at home, you don't make too much of a mess like I did. I have quite the mess to clean up, but that's science. Science is sometimes messy, but it is always fun. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another Read Aloud. Bye!